What is up, cartel readers? How's everyone doing out there in OneUp-Cartel land? Hope you enjoyed the first edition of the Gods Unchained newsletter. This is Squirrelicus, and I thought I'd bring you a little video visual. I know myself, sometimes I learn better through seeing a video than just reading words on a page. So today I'm just going to do a few basic little things to kind of walk you through, just show you the basics of the layout here. Excuse me. So right here, there's my little icon. It says I'm a novice. The way that changes is by your collection power. They would do snapshots, and like people that held a lot of Genesis cards or Trial of the Gods cards, and that's how that would rank up. So that's really not that important. That doesn't mean anything. It says I'm level 94, and if you look here on the experience bar, I am level 94, working on 95. I have 2.92k flux. Flux and Gods token are what is used to fuse cards. Fusing cards is important because that's what lets you take core set cards and sell them on the marketplace. Or with the new Gods token play to earn model that's coming, they're going to consider how much you earn based on the shine of your deck. And by shine, that just means meteorite, gold, shadow, diamond. The better the shine of your deck, the more you're going to earn. They talked about in the recent blog post of what the future of God's token is going to be, but they didn't give any specific dates or concrete numbers. And if your whole deck had to be a certain shine, or if, say, half your deck um, is meteorite and the other half is welcome cards, do you just get points for the shine? So we're still trying to figure out what that's going to mean for the future. And then you can also look here, and I have 24.37k stars. Now the way those work is you would go here, and this is a star store. So this is the daily deal. As you see, there's a timer at the bottom, tells you when it expires. By this set symbol right here, you can tell this is a core card. So you can also tell where that little thing is, the lock symbol. That means that you need to fuse this card. So you would need two of these cards, and you would fuse them together in the forge, which I'll show you in a minute, to be able to either sell this card or have a meteorite copy. This here is the Hunt Warden, and that's a welcome card. So you get two of these to start with. So the only reason you would want to fuse these is if you're just trying to have a deck that is all meteorite, to try and affect the play to earn that's coming out for the Gods tokens. Other than that, you can't sell these welcome cards. So here's another core card and another welcome card. Now you can see this welcome card's already shadow. So this would be the third level, because like I said, it goes meteorite, gold, and then shadow. So depending on what you're doing, how many star points you have, because that's a lot of star points, and this is for war. So that's kind of up to you, but that's what the star store is. And as you see, that's available till the 13th, this one the 15th, and this one the 15th. So this is always changing, so you can always come back and look here. Okay, now if I go on buy and sell under market, that's going to take me to the Immutable X website. And this is the marketplace. You can type in for a card. These are ones I've all looked at previously. So take Jaguar Staff, for example. Type that in and that comes up. So these all look like, and as you notice, you can pay Gods token now. So that would be 4.49 Gods token. And currently the price of Gods token is 2.95. Just for simple math, we'll just call that $3 and we'll call this 5, so that'd be $12 for that card. You can also pay in ETH, but for that you would have to have Ethereum on layer 1 and then move it to IMEX, which is layer 2, so you will have to pay a gas fee for that. Or you can use MoonPay. If you use MoonPay, you can buy Ethereum on layer 2 with your credit card. See, here's a gold one right here. This symbol also tells you it's from the Trial of the God set. And I'm just trying to look through here. I don't see... Here we go. Let me just sort. Yeah, you can also, if you have IMEX token, if you got some in the airdrop or you bought some and you're holding some, you can use that to pay. And I'm not real quite sure what the price on that is, but let's just take a look real quick. We'll use CoinGecko for that. Okay, so the mutable X or IMX token is 3.47, and what the IMX token is there's all these games on Immutable X. So it's not just Gods Unchained. They have NFTs, different games. So it's not just Gods Unchained on Immutable X. So that's why people are kind of hype about the IMX token. So enough about that. Let me take you back to the game. So that covers the market. Arena, of course, right now this is still ranked play. So your rank will go up or down. I'm currently in Ethereal Diamond. Next would be Mythic. All you're really doing during the week is you'll be leveling up, getting packs, and you'll be getting credit for the Blessing of the Gods event, which is currently running. And I don't have my GU decks up, so let me just pull that up real quick and show you guys. Now to look yourself up on GU decks is real simple. You click Meta, you click Player Stats, you type your name in, you click on that, and this tells you how I did last weekend rank. I got 17 wins, so I'll get 1 rare core pack, 2 epic core packs, and 2 divine order epic packs. I also completed just the 30 wins overall for the weekend, so I'll get an additional rare divine order pack. But here's the Blessing of the Gods event. So there's 5 days left. It ends Monday, 7 o'clock Eastern time, which is my time. And as you can see, you need to play a total of 60 matches. And then 17 different opponents, 7 wins. This one, if you can only get the base one done, that's great. If you get all the bonus ones done, at my current rank, I get 3.5 points. The maximum you can get is 4. And then your Blessing of the Gods is based on that, how many Gods tokens you get at the end of the week on Friday. So now that we went over how to look yourself up on GU decks, see your Blessing of the Gods event, I will do one suggestion. This will also track your weekend rank progress as it's going on. so you'll know what you're doing. But the one thing I will warn you is whether it is Gods Unchained API or a Problem 1GU DexEnd, but it's usually Gods Unchained API on weekend ranked, can be a little sketchy. So there might be times throughout the weekend ranked that the API isn't working, which means it won't be able to call your matches. So this information here and then here when weekend rank is going on won't always be up to date. Now I know it sounds old fashioned, but I always have a pen and paper and I write down 25 because that's how many games you have to win or play. It's the first 25 games. Then I write down 18 and then I write down 30. The reason I want 18 because that's my goal is 3 core packs, 2 epic DO packs. That's more realistic for me right now because currently I don't have a lot of cards. And just like a countdown timer, if you're familiar with like life counters from Dungeons and Dragons or, Magic the Gathering, every time I win, I cross it out and put the lowest number. I do the same thing for the Blessing in the Gods event. That way, if the API goes down, I'm not worried about, oh my God, how many games do I have left to play and things like that. Now, if you're curious about this in more detail here, you can go to this blog post here, the Play to Earn Weekend Rank event. It talks about the prizes. Here's all the ranks. Last week I started here. The week before I was here. Last week I started here. Currently I'm sitting here. And that just gives you a rundown of all the ranks. This is the prize tables. So right here it tells you I was Arc Gold. I did 17 wins. So that's what I'm entitled to. It doesn't say Arc Gold because just Midnight Shadow or above. This is what you get. So as you can see, if you get 20 wins or more, you get Core Epic, a Legendary, which is nice, 1 Rare expansion, 1 Epic expansion, and 1 Legendary expansion. Then, of course, Mythic gets the best of the best because Mythic is the hardest, you know? It's very difficult to play at Mythic. But as you can see, the rewards are great. Like if you can even manage to get 20 wins, which is very difficult, I believe that puts you somewhere in the top 200. It's pretty hard. And then there's the elite prizes. That's for the top 10 of every week. And this is what I was talking about if you just win 30 games overall. Um, Even if it takes you 90 games to play, if you finish the 30 games, you'll get a bonus rare pack. So it's kind of worth it, if you ask me. Okay, so back to the UI. We went over market. Collection, that just takes you into your cards so you can look through them. Boards, if you have boards. Trinkets, if you have trinkets. Those are sometimes in the game if you see people that like their side of the playset looks really fancy, that's what they have. Usually that's from a raffle from card packs. You get so many tickets, or I know some tournaments give it out once in a while. You can purchase them on the Mutable X marketplace. So if you want your board to look better, you can do that. You would hit more cards, and this expands out. You can search by mana cost. You can search by health, attack, tribe, which with the core set refresh, tribes are going to be very important. So tribes would be like Amazon, Wild, Viking, Aether, that sort of thing. Type, gods, rarity, by set. So if you have all the different sets, Genesis, Welcome, Core, Trial of the Gods, Ether bots, promo, and then currently we're in Divine Order. It tells you how many of each card you have. Now this only counts a single card, so even if you have like 3 of a card, it doesn't represent that. So as you can see, I'm still missing a pretty decent amount of cards because I'm pretty young in my Gods Unchained career. Now, the mistake sometimes people make is they'll hit like Workshop and they want to go there and your cards are still showing. You got to hit the X tags out. These are some of the decks that I have. Um, I usually delete them, but these are all the starters. And then these are different ones I started making. This one is the one I usually play right here. Here's your forge. This is where you'll take copies of cards and put them in here and forge them together. We'll show you that in a little bit. Open packs. You'll get your weekend ranked rewards in here, and you can open it by dragging it over, placing it here. The thing that is a pet peeve of mine is it doesn't tell you how many packs you have until you open the first one. Then after you open the first one, it'll say, 10 packs remaining. That's something they could update. Learn just takes you to a bunch of outside links. And then buy packs, of course, takes you to the Gods Unchained website to buy packs, which is an extremely bad value. Just about everyone will tell you that. So let's go back to the Forge. Currently I have 47 Gods token, 2.92 flux. Now I do have some Gods token I can claim, and I am going to show you that here. I claimed them last Friday, but the GU team had trouble dispersing the tokens. So last Friday I was able to claim 6.18 tokens, and they said they were going to make up for it Monday, and you'd be able to claim your token, the rest of your tokens that you're supposed to get. That didn't happen Monday. When I went to bed yesterday at like 11 o'clock, I think the last I checked was 7 o'clock, you still weren't able to. Now we're here Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. It might have been claimable before then, but now it's claimable. So it's really simple. You just got to follow all these. You make sure your wallet is your Ethereum wallet address, and then you just hit claim. And there you go. All done. So for the two totals, the 6.18 that I got Friday and today's 2.47, I got a total of 8.65 God tokens for last week's Blessing of the Gods event. I'm probably going to have to log out and log back in to get this to update. I'm not that worried about it. I do just want to show you an example of how to fuse cards so that you guys have a basic idea of how to do it, and you can go from there. And just an example, just for playing the Blessing of the Gods event, I know the Gods token price is down a lot. It was up around $5. The reason for this going down, I believe, is that the ICO initial coin offering, everybody's coins from that were locked up until yesterday. So yesterday they were able to sell them. So I think there was a lot of selling pressure and it drove the price down a little bit. But at the current price of $2.95 a token on CoinMarketCap with 47 tokens, that's $138.65 just for playing the Blessing of the Gods event. And if you like the game, that's really not that much, to ask because you're earning packs, you're playing a trading card game. Alright, so let's get to forging. I'm going to forge a Marshwalker. So I have 4 of them. So that means I'll be able to make 2 meteorite copies. I play a nature deck, so I'm going to use Marshwalkers in it. So I click on one, and then see it says select more, playing card, and forge a meteorite card. So now it's telling me right here it's going to be 40 flux and 0.3 gods. So now it's asking me to complete with my web wallet. So of course I'm going to connect. I'm already logged into my MetaMask. I hit next. I hit connect. Sign in. It asks me to sign. It's asking me if I want to spend the Gods token to fuse. I hit there, confirm. Then it asks you to sign again. And there you go. You hit finish. And you're all set. And then it just tells you right there. So we'll go back to the game. We'll close this so you can see it again. See if it's on here. Tells the time. It says complete. There's the fusing ID, my card ID, Marshwalker Meteorite, which now gives it a shine, which also means I could sell it on the marketplace if I wanted to. Tells you how much I paid, and it tells you my wallet address, but that's not my complete address. So let's go ahead and forge another one, because you want 2 copies of every card in your deck. It makes your mulligans easier. So you click on it. Again, it tells you need 1 more to forge. Click again, and then we start fusing. Same process. It's a lot of clicking back and forth. Get the message again. So now when we go in and we look at our history, we should have 2 cards there. And there you go. Now the real test, because there was a problem with cards showing up or not, is will it be in my collection? More cards. Marshwalker. There you go. I got 2 now instead of 4 because those are meteorite. Now, the most important thing to remember is if you fused cards that are in your deck, those cards are no longer going to be in your deck. So as you can see, it's telling me I don't have all the cards. It's still showing this one Marshwalker, but that'll go away when it updates. So I'm just going to kick that out for right now. And I'll leave it like this. Now, once everything catches up and my Marshwalkers are showing up, I have to go back in, redo my deck, put my Marshwalkers back in there, and I'll be good to go. But please, please, please remember, if you're forging cards that are in your deck, make sure you go back into your deck and put the cards back in. And that goes for if you have the cards in multiple decks, it's going to yank them out of multiple decks. So you just have to check on that. Um, that's about it for the rundown. I just wanted to show you how to claim your Gods token, how to do some quick fusing, just go over a little bit about the weekend ranked, you know, ranks, stuff like that. Show you the basic run through of the user interface. So thank you for watching, taking the time out of your day to watch. Love all the support that the OneUp community has been giving us. The first post, we got really good feedback. I love the fact that there is comments left. I love to reply to comments. You'll see me down in there replying to just about every comment. So if you have any more questions, please, when this post comes out with this video, do not hesitate to leave any comments or concerns, and I will get back to you and answer them to the best of my ability. Again, we really appreciate the support. OneUp-Cartel is great. It's like a family. They welcome everybody. If you're not already in the Discord, you should get in the Discord. There'll be links to the Discord in the article. I appreciate your time. Again, this is Squirrelkiss, and I am out of here. Peace.